Live from Pix 11 with today's top 11 stories. It's the Pix 11 Midday News with John Muller.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Midday with me, John Muller. Here are your top 11 stories on Pix 11. Number 1, a suspicious package found in a man's backpack has been deemed safe. The 68-year-old man jumped in front of a subway train at 80th Street in Ozone Park, Queens. He was taken to Jamaica Hospital in critical condition. Cops found a thermos and an item wrapped in cellophane and wires inside his bag. The NYPD bomb squad gave it the okay. The A train was temporarily suspended in both directions between Euclid Avenue and Lefferts Boulevard. Well, an overnight fire has displaced 15 families from their homes in the Bronx. Terrified neighbors say smoke alarms weren't working. Kirsten Cole in the High Bridge section with more.
These families grateful to be alive this morning. No working smoke detectors, they say. Instead, neighbors waking them, banging on door after door, sending people out in the middle of the night to save their own lives. Flames in the middle of the night, forcing families to flee from their apartments. Some of them out on fire escapes, threatening to jump to escape the heat.
I thank God that everything's okay, that everyone survived, but I'm just worried about the damage now.
Firefighters able to rescue all but 15 families are now homeless after a fire broke out shortly after 11:30 at 917 Ogden Avenue in the High Bridge section of the Bronx. Do you have any idea if your home is okay, intact?
No, I do not.
You don't know?
I don't know, sorry.
11 people injured in total, 5 of them family members from inside the building, 6 firefighters. All are expected to be okay. These residents describing terrifying moments.
There was so much smoke, we had to exit through the fire escape. We couldn't get out the front door. And the scariest part is everyone in the building tells me, as well as us, we didn't get the sound from the fire alarm. It was the smoke that woke us up and got us out.
So you did not hear a fire alarm?
No.
You can see the charred remnants of these windows. That's where the fire originated, on that 4th floor. The 5th floor also involved. A few families were allowed back into the building to try and reclaim some of their belongings before the Red Cross was able to help set them up in a new home, at least for the day. But 15 families being told that they cannot go back into their apartments because they are a total loss. In the High Bridge section of the Bronx, I'm Kirsten Cole, Pix 11 News.
Tough times for them. Kirsten, thank you so much. Story number 3, police in New Jersey looking for someone who might have set multiple fires last night within a 1-mile radius. This house on Center Street in Linden went up in flames last night. Luckily, no one was hurt. The house was under construction. Today, Air 11 above that spot, the home completely gutted. Residents say someone suspicious was in that neighborhood minutes before the fire. A medical office building also burned, and 3 other fires were reported around town. Well, yet another stray bullet shooting in the city, this time in the Bronx. Cops are searching for 2 gunmen who opened fire on each other in the Concourse Village section Wednesday night. They struck an innocent bystander in the process. A 51-year-old man was hit in the torso while playing dominoes on the street. That same night, a 13-year-old girl was shot outside of a park in Brooklyn. This is now the 12th stray bullet shooting to happen in the city in just a matter of weeks. Story 5, public advocate Jumaane Williams will tour a Con Edison facility in Brooklyn. He is one of several elected officials demanding answers after multiple blackouts in recent weeks. In some parts of Brooklyn, 30,000 customers had their power temporarily turned off during the heat wave last weekend. The state's attorney general has opened an investigation. What a scene, a full day of celebrations in Puerto Rico after Governor Ricardo Rossello stepped down or announced that he will soon. The governor's resignation will take effect on August 2nd. Protesters there say a long road is still ahead after Rossello steps down. The island's attorney general, Wanda Vasquez, to take over. She's already under investigation by Puerto Rico's Office of Government Ethics for allegedly ignoring corruption under Rossello's administration. All right, Met slugger Pete Alonso won the Home Run Derby this month, and today he is donating a tenth of his $1 million prize to charity. $50,000 is going to go to both the Wounded Warrior Project and the Tunnel Towers Foundation. Alonso already has hit more homers than any Mets rookie ever. It's only July. He's on pace to break the single-season club record. Number 8, it looks like a project to replace a bridge between Newark and New York City is getting new life. Last year, the $1.6 billion project to replace the North Portal Bridge received a low rating, which disqualified it from a federal grant program. Well, the Federal Transit Administration will now revisit the rating this fall. The bridge is part of the larger Gateway project that includes a new rail tunnel. Let's take a look at the forecast. We have a fantastic end of the work week as high pressure will remain for the area. Mostly sunny skies this afternoon, comfortable humidity levels. More sunshine in store for Saturday with temperatures that will be slightly cooler as an onshore develops. Sunday is going to be partly cloudy, a bit more humid as winds switch to the southwest later in the day. Up, up, and away. Pix 11's Katie Corrado officially ready to take off. She is in Reddington, New Jersey, taking part in one of the largest balloon festivals in the country.
The New Jersey Balloon Festival takes a whole lot of preparation, and that's what happened here this morning. All of the balloons going out for tests, inflating. About 30 of them are going out for test rides ahead of the first ride of the day at 6:30 p.m. 100 balloons here in Reddington, and I want to draw your attention to my favorite one. This is the signature balloon for the event, the Flight House, 115 feet tall, weighing 440 pounds easily. The biggest balloon that is here this weekend. Every flight, 6:30 p.m., 6:30 a.m. Today, Saturday, and Sunday for Balloon Fest. Here with the pilot of the Flight House, Jonathan Carter. Woo, that is hot.
Yes, it is, but all the heat's going up, so you don't feel it when you're flying it.
Well, that's good. That's where it should be.
It needs to go up top.
What is it like flying this when it's shaped not like a normal hot air balloon?
Well, it's actually double. It's 115 feet tall. A normal balloon is half that height, so it depends. It's a lot taller, so you got to look for bigger landing spots to lay them out in. So, yeah.
And it just goes right up?
It goes right up. It goes up like a bullet because it goes up. It's just the surface how it's shaped because it's tipped up top, so it's not your normal round balloon, so it goes up like a tip.
What is this like for you every year?
I love this festival. This is a great festival. I've been coming here for a long time. Met my wife here. Had crew chief on the American flag balloon. She came out and we met in my family atmosphere, and the festival's family atmosphere. And this year we have the Quick Check Flight House balloon. It's the signature balloon for New Jersey. They brought this in because New Jersey has lighthouses. You know what I mean? It's right there, and we have the seagulls up there. And Eddie, what are the names of the seagulls?
We have Larry, Mo, Curly, Shemp, and Uncle Joe. And a cat named Trouble.
A Three Stooges theme there.
Yes, Three Stooges theme, yes.
Awesome. Well, have a good flight and a good weekend.
Thank you very much. You too.
All right, thanks Jonathan.
Out.
All right, so again, it is hot and it is loud. The first flight, 6:30 tonight, and it runs all through this weekend. Reporting from the New Jersey Balloon Fest in Reddington, New Jersey, I'm Katie Corrado, Pix 11 News.
Looks like a lot of fun, Katie. Finally, from the Pix 11 archives, when you think about Greenwich 70s, one would think it was a golden time, cheap rent, artists everywhere, old school New York at its best. But what did the people living there actually think? Give a listen.
11 alive.
How has the village changed over the years?
It had truth deteriorated terribly. It isn't the beautiful, beautiful village it was.
That's right. It isn't the village at all, and most of the people around it who tear it down don't belong here. It's not the native. It's not the native in the village at all.
What's the main thing you don't like about it now?
The dirt. The absolute disregard for any sanitation in the streets. And all the derelicts around.
The fear? Lost the feeling of safety. You felt as if you were walking out in your own private domain. That's gone. And we miss all the beautiful stores that they had on 8th Street, the old-time shopkeepers where you walked in and really felt they made you feel so at home. The first time I walked into a store, he says, "You're new here," and did something to help me.
Do you like it around here?
Yeah. I don't like the dirt, but I don't think you can escape that really anywhere, not in the city anyway. And it's something you have to take as part of the city. The violence, when it happens, it really bothers me and everybody I know, but it doesn't happen that often, I find. At least, you know, I live in 1/5, and it's on the other side of the village, sort of, away from the violence. And I think it's also a lot more difficult for a girl. Right, much more difficult.
I can't walk the streets in the night. I refuse. I'm really scared to do it unless I'm with somebody. You know, as soon as it gets dark, I won't go out unless I've got other people to walk around with.
The parks are in such bad condition. We've recently got patrolmen around here. We've been fighting for 6 months already, and for about 3 months they've been around during the summer. That's about it. There's a lot of bums around here. That's all.
Would you walk through this park at night?
No, definitely not.
A slice of life from the 1970s in Greenwich Village.